What's going down, everybody? It's me, Pokemelonsniper, and welcome to an X and Y Wi-Fi battle in Pokemon X. This is against my friend Leslie, and this is our first 6v6 singles battle. We've done a few double battles and some triple battles before, but this is our first singles battle we've ever done together. Yeah, it's definitely the most fun battle I've ever had in any battle I've had in 6th generation, or any battle in Pokemon for that. It was definitely a lot of fun. I did get a Diancie in a trade the night before we had this battle, and this is my first time ever using it competitively, so I derped pretty hard at the beginning, but it ended up being a good battle for both of us, so here we go. Alright, so she's going to be issuing the challenge and sending out her Swampert. Now, I predicted this and sent out my short circuit, which is my Raichu, and Derpy Me is going to decide to use Thunderbolt, even though Swampert resists it, because I was thinking he was mono water, but that was my first mistake of this battle. But he's going to faint, and Swampert's going to get a little kill there for her, and I derp even more and go out into Toast my Gengar, and I'm thinking that I can poison it, so I use Sludge Bomb. I don't end up doing it, but I do a decent amount of damage, I guess. He's going to use Waterfall on me, and that's going to take out a lot of Toast damage here. He's going to go under half. And then I use Hex. I don't know why I used it for some reason. I thought he was poisoned when he really wasn't, and it didn't do too much. He's going to use Waterfall again and just take Toast out for good. So now she has 2 of my Pokemon dead, and she's only been using 1. So I go into Aqua Ninja, my Greninja, my first Pokemon in this game, and I use Ice Beam to see if I can get at least a little bit of damage off on this Swampert, and it's not very effective, but I do get some freeze hacks there, and she's not going to like that, because Swampert's going to be frozen solid for a few turns, which lets me go into Extrasensory here, do a little bit more damage to this Swampert, which is perfect. Still frozen solid, which is not the best for her, but I guess it was kind of a turnaround for my derps at the beginning. So I'm just going to use Surf, see how much I can do, and I take that Swampert out. Good job, Greninja. So she's going to go out into her Togekiss here, and I believe I'm going for an Ice Beam to see how much I can do to this thing. And it's going to do about 1/3 of her damage, even though it was super effective, but that's perfectly fine, because Air Slash is going to do not enough to kill me, but she did get the critical hit, which is not the best. So I go for Ice Beam again, and I hope that right here she's not going to kill me with this Air Slash, because that crit did take me down a lot. So I do end up going down, so Aqua Ninja, my Greninja, is out. So I send in my new Diancie that I've never used competitively, and I see what I can do with it. So she's going to use Air Slash, which does absolutely nothing to this Diancie. My Diancie just kind of eats it up. But I do get flinched, and this is horrible right here. Ends up getting the Quick Claw, which allows her to move first, and she's Air Slash. I feel like she's faster anyways in the first place. But Diancie is just eating this up, and Diancie flinches again. She's going to use Air Slash one more time, see what she can do. And once again, Diancie is going to flinch. This is not a good thing for me, because 3 flinches in a row is not the best. But Togekiss does have her ability, which allows extra things to happen a little bit more. But I end up using a Calm Mind, which is what I tried to do every single move. I had Diancie out even when I was flinching. And that's going to raise my special attack and my special defense, which is really good. Togekiss is going to go for Metronome, and ended up using Stockpile. I don't think that's what she really wanted to go for, but Stockpile is what she ended up with. Going to raise the defense and the special defense, and I'm going to use Diamond Storm on it, and hopefully take this Togekiss out. This is super effective, and it's an amazing move for Diancie. That Togekiss is definitely going to the ground. So she's going to send out Rosie, which is her Raticate, and I'm going to use Diamond Storm one more time to see how much it can do on this Raticate. And this is where I realize that I should be saving the PP on my Diamond Storm, because I have Calm. I have been using Calm Mind, so a Fairy type move would be just as effective. But I'm really low on HP right now, and that Flame Wheel is going to do a lot to get me down to 19. Not very effective, but Diancie is really running low on health. And I think a Dazzling Gleam would have taken that Eradicate out. But, you know, just to be safe, I decided to go for the Diamond Sword because it is Diancie's signature move. But Leslie is going to go out into her Arcanine right now, and this is where the battle gets pretty intense. Going to use Extreme Speed on my Diancie and take it down by 9 health, which is really scary. I know Diancie really doesn't have much left in her, so I'm just going to leave her out anyways. But I use Diamond Storm, which is super effective against the Arcanine. Almost takes him out, but not quite. She's going to be using Extreme Speed again and taking me down to 1 HP, which is crazy. So I just use that Diamond Storm one more time to take that Arcanine out, and Diancie has put some work in this battle. I really like Diancie, even though it's not an officially released Pokemon. I ended up getting it for a trade, so I'm pretty happy about that. So the Arcanine goes down, and she sends out her Dialga, this is going to be pretty scary for me. I believe I do go for the Dazzling Gleam, but Dialga is going to be able to outspeed me, and use a Flash Cannon. I think that was just to murder my Diancie, my poor Diancie with 1 HP left. But I'm going to go out into my Golem here, and this is where things kind of get a lot more intense. Another Flash Cannon, that's going to do a bit of damage to Golem, putting him down to his Sturdy, this is just not good. I end up using Earthquake and taking out a little bit of Dialga's HP. Not quite as much as I wanted for a super effective move, but you know what? Dialga is just going to go end up killing my Golem. And this is probably one of the most intense fights I've ever had in any Pokemon game. I just love this battle. I go out into my last resort, my Blaziken, and I know I have to Mega Evolve, so that's what I end up doing. So he's going to Mega Evolve into Mega Blaziken, which is going to be really good, and it's going to raise his attack a ton. And then I'm going to try to take him out with a Blaze Kick here. And it ends up happening. Dialga is going to faint, which is great for me, but this is where the most intense part of the battle comes. I end up getting my speed boost off, and my speed raises, and she's going to send out her Kangaskhan, which is her last Pokemon. And here I am praying that I don't get one-hit KO'd by this Kangaskhan, because Mega Kangaskhan is a huge threat no matter what it's going up against. So I'm going to use Power Up Punch to see if I can get a little bit of an attack boost, and we're going to see what happens. My attack is raising, and Kangaskhan's going to use Outrage, and this was super scary for me. It's going to end up hitting 2 times and taking me way down. One more of those hits, and I'm going to go out right here. If I miss this attack, I basically lose the match. I go for Sky Uppercut, and I end up landing it. If I didn't land that hit, I would have lost the match. But I ended up doing it, and it was a really fun match. So I'd like to thank my friend Leslie so much for being in this Wi-Fi battle and for all the fun. It was definitely the most fun I've ever had in any battle in Pokemon. So if you guys liked it, please hit the like button. This was my first video on the Pokemelonsniper channel, and I really enjoyed playing Pokemon. I'm hoping to get a 3DS capture card soon so I can have a little bit better quality videos. But if you guys enjoyed, click the like button because it helps. You can also subscribe to the channel to get updates on whenever I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next battle. Brr!